we could have got married, but I wanted to continue to break up, to make up whenever I wanted to with you. I pretty much did the same type of habits that my dad did. You asked me if it's easy for me just to continue to play with one woman like you for years after years. And I probably would have continued to pull you back and forth as long as I possibly could. But you decided to finally detach from me. And it's taken me years after you detached from me to finally get over you or get past you or detach from you or whatever. I don't know. But it would have been so easy just to continue to do what I was doing to our relationship if you would have allowed me. You should have ended that cycle as soon as possible. I don't think I ever told you about how my mom and my dad spent their whole entire lives going back and forth, breaking up, being delusional, thinking they were going to get married. You know, my mom, she passed away. And my dad, he's at the funeral, right? Crying, tearing up, saying, you know, what he should have did, what he could have did. And even in our conversations, he still says the same thing. And that's one of my biggest fears. I'm working on it. I've been doing a lot of work to change. You don't need to get stuck with a man like me. How I was in my past, you don't deserve to be stuck with a man like that. And a man doesn't deserve to get stuck with a woman like that. Understand that. Accept it. If I can't properly communicate with you, if we can't get along, we're going to have to do something. If we get along, we're going to have to make the right moves together. We can't just continue to say what we're going to do, what we're going to do. We need to just do it together. We need to just do it together if we're going to do it. But this toxic, traumatizing, unhealthy cycle that we were in, it has to end. It has to end, and somebody has to do something about it. And somebody got to do something about it. And I was lucky enough to have a woman, to have a few women who decided to do something about it. Because I honestly believe that I would have stayed stuck in the traumatizing cycle if it wasn't for those women who had mothers who showed them examples, and those mothers got out of those cycles. My parents did not. So that's all I knew.